What's up, everybody? It's Joneser, your favorite comic book guy.
My name is Lyric. This is Munchie.
We've got another little sidekick, Munchie, Lyric created this morning. So what is he from?
Dogman.
Well, Lyric was doing a little craft. We thought we'd share him. Munchie, you want to tell us what we got today?
We got Stinkor.
We're going to do Stinkor. Does he stink?
I don't know.
You don't know. Does he stink worse than this?
Munchie doesn't even have a nose.
Well, you apparently don't either.
Thank you.
What's up, everybody? It's Joneser, your favorite comic book guy. So let's do this! Alright, we're back here in the Joneser house. This is a beautiful Sunday morning. We're just doing some chores, getting some laundry done. We did some leaves yesterday. How was that, buddy?
Not good.
Not good. You didn't like doing the leaves?
My feet got like freezing cold.
Your feet got freezing cold. Can I tell you something?
What?
I have photographic evidence that you liked doing the leaves.
Okay, you do it.
Okay, anyway, back to the matter at hand. Wait a minute, we got one more thing to talk about before we get to Stinkor. We did a drawing on our last video. Wasn't that funny?
Yeah.
What happened in our drawing? Who was the first winner?
Sega.
Extreme. Wait, don't give it away. Extreme Sega was the first winner, and I reached out to Extreme Sega and tried to let him know that he won a prize, and he ain't had any activity on his channel in like 9 months. He didn't respond. And who was our second winner?
Radical Toys.
Radical Toys, I do know on Instagram, and he's been a big supporter of this channel. He's created our intro video, which you guys just saw, and he's someone I consider a friend. And I learned something very funny. You want to tell him what it is?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Extreme Sega is Radical Toys.
I did not know that. So we draw 2 people randomly, and we ended up getting 1 person. So he forfeited the second prize, and we're going to just do a drawing again. We still got things to draw for, so we'll do drawings once in a while on this channel. It's some fun. Anyway, let's get to Stinkor, huh?
Yeah.
By the way, he chose the Flock Panther, so you'll have to follow Radical Toys to see him unbox it. Anyway, on the front of this Stinkor box, we got Stinkor in the package, Masters of the Universe logo, red exploding rocks like always, and what's it say right there? Product.
Has real smell, it's fun.
So he's supposed to really stink. Are you going to smell him?
Ew!
Does he smell? Can you smell him through it?
Yeah.
I don't smell anything through it. I just will have to open him up and see.
You have to do this right here.
Oh, where the hole is? You know, I think I do smell something. Anyway, we'll open him up in a bit, but let's check out the back of this card here. What's the first thing that pops out at you on the back of this card?
I see like a new Beast Man.
Oh yeah, on the cross sell. Yeah, we'll do the cross sell first just to be different. We got every one of these characters except for that new Beast Man. Do you think we should get him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll probably try to get him. We didn't get him or the alternate Evil Lyn. And I do have the Lord of Power Merman. We've been meaning to open him for a while, but Stinkor was just so cool, he skipped in the line. Anyway, the first thing that popped out at me when I see this is the awesome artwork on the top here. We got Stinkor popping out of the woods. Who's he battling there, buddy?
Mossman, which we did for the
the Masterverse. Yeah, we did Mossman. They don't have an Origins Mossman, do they?
Yeah, they should come out with one.
I bet they should. I think they already got the parts as far as the Beastman. So do you think he should be flocked?
Yeah.
Like the old ones with the fuzzy fur on him?
Yeah, but more fuzzier and more longer.
You know, Mossman was the other vintage Masters of the Universe figure that had a smell. He smelled like pine. So that's pretty cool, you know, the 2 stinky characters. Anyway, you got a little The artwork looks great. The Stinkor popping out. They've got the smell going off of them. That looks really cool. They got Moss Man there ready to do battle with his little club. On the side here, we got the action features, and they show this little girl making the stinky face as she's smelling the character. And it shows, you know, that he twists into battle positions and whatnot. And Stinkor came with a shield, and that was it. So he seemed to me like a defensive character, like he had a shield to defend himself, and his offensive power was his stinkiness.
Yeah.
Is that funny? So he's like a fart man.
It's like one thing that's different about the eyes for the vintage. The eyes are pretty like gray.
Well, we will do a comparison for the vintage once we open them up. So should we open them up now?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna open them up.
Minty.
Stinkor comes out of the box. He's looking great. He's a little light on the accessories. He's only got the shield. And I will have to say the smell is a little different than the vintage Stinkor, but it's there. I would have to say it's actually a little more unpleasant than the vintage Stinkor, but it's also very faint. You know, I mean, you barely notice it. You really got to stick your nose in there. So I don't really know, you know, how impressed I am with the smell, or even if I really wanted it to be that overly stinky. But anyway, Stinkor was, you know, pretty notorious. Mattel was big on reusing parts, and a lot of the vintage figures, you know, share the monster feet or the different hands or the, you know, and so Stinkor, he was famously a repaint of Merman. He had the Merman head. So, you know, you can really see it when you put him out there. They're just painted a little different, so he could resemble a skunk instead of a fish man. But that was pretty much the deal with Stinkor there. Hey, aren't you forgetting somebody? No, I don't think I am. Yeah, you are. Huh, how about me? Doesn't he got something that kind of looks like what I got? Oh yeah, that's right. Stinkor also shares the armor with my fainting Mechaneck there. Mechaneck is a figure that Origins has not tackled, and I hope they do. He has the, you know, periscoping neck feature, which, you know, pretty cool. I would love to see what the Origins would do with a Mechaneck, and now that we've got his armor, yeah, it would be pretty cool to see him. Well, and here is Stinkor alongside his vintage brother. And again, we've got the fainting Masters of the Universe figures in hand here. What's great about these Origins is they sure do stand better. If you're real snazzy, you can get one of these little stands, and this can kind of help you along with your vintage Masters of the Universe figures, as they are notoriously bad for standing. Anyways, the big differences, I think, between the two is mostly the colors, the color pop. You know, I like the brighter colors on the Origins by far, and most of the different examples, the Origins ones seem to have the brighter colors. Although, granted, the vintage Stinkor had more of an orangey looking orange, and this newer one is a little more of a red tone to it. I do think the red tone kind of works, and it still kind of pops as orange. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it works. And like, again, the big difference is the difference in smell. I don't know if it's just the nostalgia, but the vintage one, you know, I guess my water heater is making some bubbling. Anyways, the vintage one here has the nostalgic smell to it, you know, that I remember as a kid, whereas this new one, it's a little different. And you know, since Moss Man was mentioned and shown in the card art, I thought I'd show that Moss Man is basically a different version of Beast Man. He's just got the flocking on him. I don't know if you can see this, but he's got that fuzzy bits, you know, glued to him, you know, but he's basically Beast Man, just reimagined. So Origins has already got a Beast Man, but these are the two vintage figures here. But I mean, with all the parts for both these guys, and now, you know, for the pieces for Mechanic. I'd really like to see Origins, crank out a Moss Man and a Mechanic, and I bet we will. Yes, Stinkor, take these fools down with your stinky powers. Ugh. He-Man, what are we ever going to do against such a foul stench? Never fear, Tila, I have a plan. That's right. By the power of the forest, you shall be defeated. That's right. Okay, that was Stinkor there. What did you think of Stinkor, buddy?
I think he was disgusting.
He was disgusting? He's kind of stinky? Yeah. Well, we got some cool new ones coming, don't we? What do we got here?
Mosquito.
And then this one? The Eternian Goddess.
And we got
Lord of Power Merman, which we've had for a long time, and for whatever reason just keep finding cooler stuff to open.
The next one we're going to do Lord of Power
Merman. Should we do that, or should we do the Mosquito?
Lord of Power.
Just because to get them over with?
Yeah.
What's the next Masterverse one we should do? Why don't you hold them up?
Skeleton.
Over here so they can see them at home. And then we also mess with the turtles. What's the next turtle?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. So party on, dudes. We'll see you later. Ha ha.